Somewhere in your imagination lives a character who deserves a film. You know exactly who they are, what they can do, how their story ends. But the world just never had a way to see them. Until now. Let me introduce you to Higgsfield Cinema Studio 3.0.
Hey, I'm Adil, and that word, cinematic, gets thrown around a lot in AI, but it actually means something very specific. It means the image was composed, the light was intentional, the framing tells a story. It's the difference between a photo and a frame from a movie. What we built with Cinema Studio is basically a pocket director. You describe what you're going for, the mood, the character, the environment. It makes the creative decisions a real director would make. Camera angle, depth, atmosphere, all of it. Now, if you've used Cinema Studio before, a lot of what I'm about to show you will feel familiar. But stick around because the video section will absolutely blow your mind. I pinky promise. Let's get into it. I'm opening up Higgsfield and heading over to Cinema Studio. This is your main hub for everything. Images, video, audio, even casting. And definitely stick around for the video part, it's worth it. Now here, I'm starting a new project and we're in image mode. But here's what's new and most exciting for me. By clicking character right here, you can build a brand new character that will be saved as a permanent asset. I could just describe what I want in the prompt, but the alternative is way more fun. I'm gonna click build your cast. And now we can build our next $1 million actor together. First is the genre. I'm gonna do action. Then the budget of the movie. Let's do 100 mil. And the era, 2010s. There's a ton of other options to choose from, so definitely play around here. I mean, a single generation costs 1/8 of a credit. For comparison, a single nano banana per image costs 4 credits. Anyways, here's our character. And by the way, we don't just get a face, we're getting a full character sheet. And that is very important for character consistency. I will explain more in a second. But next up is locations. I'm gonna click location right here, and I want a hotel corridor. So I'm just gonna drop that in the prompt. Hotel corridor. And look at that. This is exactly what cinematic is. Any other model would have just given us a hallway where the camera is dead center with flat, boring lighting. Here, we have depth at every level. Okay, we got the actor, we got the location, and you might ask, Adil, what the heck do I do with that? Patience, my friends. Next, we go to scenes and put those two together. I'm just gonna select our character and the location. If you want the actor to be placed in a specific manner, you could describe that, but I don't really have a picture in mind, so I'm just gonna leave the prompt empty. And voila, our character perfectly integrated into the scene, as if he was always there. I mean, it got the perfect angle, perfect lighting, without the prompt. Alright, that's all very impressive, and you might have already seen some of that in Cinema Studio 2.5. But here's where Cinema Studio 3 absolutely blows any other model out of the water. Videos. Remember the pinky promise from earlier? I built this character, now let's make him move. This is where Cinema Studio 3 does something no other tool does. I'm uploading the scene from earlier as a start frame, and then dropping in my character and the location as references so nothing breaks. Remember, we didn't just get a face earlier, we got a full character sheet. So the model now knows what our character looks like from the side, from the front, from the back. I mean, I'm just gonna let the results speak for itself. The prompt I'm working with here is very detailed, which I got with the help of Claude, but essentially I'm looking for a multi-shot, badass action sequence. Now, here's the thing about this model. It's really strong at holding the first frame. Textures stay consistent, lighting logic makes sense throughout the whole clip, but garbage in and garbage out. If your keyframe is terrible, the output isn't gonna be great. That's why we spend our time on the image first. Oh yeah, the cast and the vibe are locked for the entire 12 seconds. Nothing breaks. We got the same face, same suit, same corridor. There's no other model out there that could give us an action sequence like that. here's where it gets interesting. I'm not done with this scene. I want to push it further, but I don't want to bother with creating a new keyframe. Well, now I don't need to. I'm uploading the video we just made as context, and now writing the next prompt. He walks into the hotel room, there's a woman, and he has to explain where he's been. Again, I got this prompt with the help of Claude. This is a workflow shift. You don't need start and end frames anymore. You build scene by scene, like a director moving through a shooting day. That's continuity. Same face, same clothes, same vibe, scene to scene.
Where have you been?
I met some old friends.
All right, now pay attention to me too.
Alright, that's cool, but what about no start frame and no references? Here's pure text to video. Just a prompt, a skyscraper demolition. Now look at that. The debris reacts properly, the physics are just on point. And just so you can see the difference, here's the same prompt but with Kling 3.0. Okay, I don't think I need to comment on the difference in quality anymore. Just imagine what we'll get in 6 months' time, or maybe even less. Okay, we've tried generating with the start frame, we had pure text to video. Here's the next and easily my favorite workflow. I'm not uploading start frame, just elements. You can upload up to 9 images, 3 videos, and 3 audio clips. This isn't prompting anymore. It's like being a director. You choose the location, you work with your cast, except your cast was built 10 minutes ago inside the same tool. Here, I'm gonna upload 3 characters and a location. And for the prompt, I'm just describing a casual conversation on a sunny day. And look at that. Every single one of our elements blended in naturally. And all of them stayed consistent across shots.
Man, it's burning up out here, huh?
I know, right?
Oh, this is nothing. You haven't been to Kazakhstan yet.
Oh, and Cinema Studio 3.0 is fantastic at motion control. Watch this. I have this video of a dude running. I'm also gonna upload a photo of a dark hallway, and the prompt is super simple. In the video, change location to image 1. Horror film, man running from something scary. And look at that. It relit the guy and copied the motion perfectly. This is a game changer for when you want to change the background or edit something in an existing video. Alright, here's another use case for my business owners and entrepreneurs out there. With Cinema Studio 3.0, you can make insane 15-second commercials with a single prompt and just a couple iterations. I mean, look at that. This will take you 30 minutes max, and you could run that as a paid ad today. I mean, this is next level marketing in 2026. Okay, let's switch gears. Motion design. I want to animate the Higgsfield logo. I'm gonna do one classic and one liquid glass style. Make sure to describe the animation style that you're looking for in great detail and use a logo as a reference. I'll leave these and all the other prompts from this video in the description below if you want to test them out yourself. Alright, look at the easing. It doesn't feel chaotic. It understands the basic of design. Just think about how much time this can save motion designers. Not to mention all the small businesses that couldn't afford motion design before. Cinema Studio 3.0 is opening a whole new world of opportunities for everybody. And to prove that, here's another use case. Animation. I want a dynamic 2D anime action sequence that blends impossible architecture with a gravity-defying martial arts duel. No start frame again, just pure text to video. It's insane at animation. Now you can easily create a weekly anime series that gets millions of fans around the world. Look at that. Look at the impact frames. The exaggeration, the consistency. That's production level anime. I mean, get that on Crunchyroll right now. For comparison, here's the exact same prompt side by side with other popular models. I mean, at this point, that's just heaven and earth. So there you go, a tool that can generate images that look like movie stills, animate them, but also make insane motion graphics, 2D animations, and even commercials. I mean, what more can you want? This is your ultimate all-in-one tool for all your needs. Now, go test it out and let me know in the comments what you like the most about it. And as always, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.